grace and peace. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. If you like the words that's coming out of my mouth, if you like this conversation, please like, subscribe, share, become part of the Talk to Me Spirit family. What it do, fam? What's up? Can your homegirl get some love? Thank you for the love. Thank you for support. Once again, thank you for choosing you. All right. I have already said with my team, I am the voice of the voiceless. All right. I don't know who this is for, but those that are very vivid dreamers, y'all dream. That's one of your gifts for dreams. So Spirit said when you start dreaming, pay attention in detail. If it's black and white or if it's in color. Do one color stick out more than others? It's because God and your team is speaking to you in dreams. Are you seeing symbols? Are you seeing numbers? Everything, there's messages coming through. It can be a warning. It can be something that you need to know. Some of y'all dream of past, present, and future. So if you know anything about foreshadowing, when you dream, for example, you dreaming in black and white and color. If certain people are in black and white, that is past tense. That means they get ready to go to the upper room or they have already went to the upper room. They have already passed on. So pay attention to the colors. Green, brown, yellow, everything's in detail. Everything has a meaning. So those that are vivid dreamers, okay, Spirit is saying now it's time for y'all to start sharing your gifts. Spirit will let you know when to say it, what's for you to say and what's not to say. Some of y'all are sharing information from the spirit realm is not meant to be shared because of the company that you keep. Okay, some people hang around you to catch your diamonds. You heard me? Some people hang around you to make sure your shine never shine. You heard me? Some people stay around you so they can copy and paste. All right? So pay attention to detail. So you do dream in colors. Sometimes it's black and white, but that's called foreshadowing. I have already said with my team, I am the voice of the voiceless. Talk to me, Spirit. Let's give them something to talk about. We're going to get a message from your higher self. All right? Well, you have two messages that came out. Ooh, I lied. You have a lot. So Spirit got to talk. The first one to call my attention is reach for your dream, knowing that it's already coming true. This goes back to what I just said about your dreams. Sometimes that dream is meant for you. Okay, it's not your season to bless somebody with that dream because they can sabotage it. Monetary spirits come in people form. All right, like I said, come in family form. Okay, some people's around you so they can copy and paste to stop you from your blessings. You are the rare flower that blooms in the dark. Keep growing. There's nobody like you. There's no comparison. They can't compete where they don't compare. Once again, some people's job to come into this life is to stop you. Some people came into this life to help you grow and blossom. Okay, so you are the rare flower. You have gifts that no one else has because of the mantle, the calling you have on your head. That's why a lot of y'all have been going through what y'all been going through. Okay, you are cheating. You are creating a you that you will be proud of. You're creating you. This goes back to pay attention to your dreams. Some of y'all have all been dreaming all your life. Some of y'all, you're not going to understand your dreams. That's why you go to people to interpret your dreams. Someone's spirit teaches you, guides you to. Some of y'all have the gift of prophecy, all right? Everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. You have to go get it. You have to be that go-getter, that trailblazer, that truth teller. No matter what, continue to tell the truth. Okay, people gonna say you rude and you arrogant because the truth cuts you down like a sword. Truth represents death. There's no coming back from it. Stop dimming your light for other people. Some people come to drown you, but they forgot you were born of water. You are water. Some people tried to plant you, but they forgot you are a seed. All right? The next one is perspective is a matter of where you stand. If you stand with the negative, everything's going to go towards you negative. You're going to be catching it like it's hot. If you stand with the prosperous, you will be prosperous. You will grow. Anytime you stand with the weeds, they're going to suffocate your dream. They're going to suffocate you because there's no light. Things die. You stand in the light so you can grow. The last one is embrace what you learn and cherish your experiences because they are divinely fated. They're not punishments. Once you realize that they're not punishments, you're going to grow. Sometimes God and your team put you in opposition. Sometimes God and your team put you in things so you can learn because you just can't get right. So I'm going to call y'all. All my just can't get right. That's the reason why things happen to you, because you just can't get right. You feel like you can conquer the world. No, you don't know everything. And it's okay. All right? We're going to do Bibliomancy of the angel number. Then I'm going to get into the messages. We have 244. You could be seeing the number 2s. You could be seeing 4, 44, 24. An angel. Be the giver. Giving back in a way you were given is to what your angels asked of you today. When you were in need of divine intervention, your angels provided for you. Today, be a vehicle for your angels to help another. Think of a place or a person you can give some of your time to today. In other words, remember that day, because everybody started at the bottom, okay, before they reached to the top. There was days when you didn't know how you was going to get to work. And someone called and said, you want a carpool today? There were days where you didn't know how you're going to get gas in your car. God made a way. There was days where you didn't know how you was going to get your light bill extended. And all of a sudden there was an error saying, you overpaid your light bill. There was a time where you didn't know how you was going to pay this gigantic hospital bill. And then all of a sudden a group of rich people picked your name. Okay? What I'm trying to say is be there for somebody. You know when somebody's trying to play a player. And you know when someone's trying to be sincere. Be the giver and not always the receiver. Some of y'all just take. Sometimes you need to be the giver and watch your blessings grow. Some of y'all take entirely too much. Y'all play on people's kindness. If you know this person is always there, always listening, always talking, always there for you, but you never bless them, that is considered a taker. Because you do not want nobody to do it to you. Stop taking all the time and learn to give. All right? Some of y'all overextend that. Y'all take people's kindness for weakness. All right? Spirit, what messages do you have for them? Show me clearly. You were never meant to be tamed. You are the tide. You were never meant to be tamed. You are that ebb and flow. Wash stuff away that's not resonate with you. Wash what is resonating with you. You are the tide. Once again, they tried to drown you, but they forgot you was born of water. Okay? God's touch. Some of y'all walk with God's. Some of y'all are anointed. All right? Some of y'all are the chosen ones. Some of y'all are the true ones. Okay? You need to learn to listen. Stop always taking from people. Because God is going to take that person away from you and you're not going to be able to pull on them. All right? The curse ends with you if you choose it to. It starts with you and it stops with you because of free will. Some of the stuff that happened in your life is because you allow it. And then you want to blame other people for it. Stop giving that devil power. Stop giving that negativity power. They didn't make you do it. They didn't put no gun up to your head to make you do it. You did it because you thought you could handle it. Everything is not your assignment. That's why you're getting drained. That's why you're getting misused. That's why you're getting people lying on you. Taking your kindness for weakness. The curse ends with you. All right? You are that transformation. Transform. You're not that witch. You're not that magician. Some of y'all are not that. And that's why y'all playing a role that doesn't fit. The hat's too big or the hat's too small. Things are not popping off for you because that's not your role. You need to find your role. Stop being a follower. Some of y'all are alchemists. This is work. This is not child's play. This is work. This is what you do. All right? You weren't meant to play small. You were born to set the world on fire. You didn't come here to bring peace. You came here to be the truth, the trailblazer, the truth seeker, the truth teller, to start division. Some of y'all are warriors. Y'all pick fights. Y'all pick fights. Y'all find people that's corrupt and say, nah, that gotta stop. That's why you in the battle with stuff. That's why when you meet certain people, it's for a reason. Some's a lesson, some is a blessing. Some of y'all are warriors. Y'all people's karma. So if they doing some evil stuff spiritually, you happen to be in there, you disrupt the flow, man. You that tsunami. You are that hurricane. You are that tornado. You're that warriors. Warriors pick fights. Warriors is not about peace. They trailblazers, they truth tellers. All right? You were born knowing. Now remember. Okay? And a lot of y'all going to start remembering in your dreams. Your spirit remembers what your mind forget. That's why you're going through all the emotions. That's why I said people lie, energy don't. Stop focusing on the human. Start focusing on the spiritual side. Stop focusing if you can't see. If you're not a seer, stop trying to make yourself see. Focus on what you smell, hear, feel. Okay? Some people's not blessed to see. That's not your gift. So stop forcing something that's not yours. All right? I don't know who that's for. I send you peace, love, and light. I shall.